Hey guys, this is Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we are going to be using some Play-Doh to give Peppa a hair makeover. And we thought it would be fun and funny to give Peppa Pig princess hair. Okay, so let's get started with Snow White. Snow White has black hair. It's about shoulder length and she wears a red bandana in it. Of course, Peppa has no hair. Oh, so this is going to be fun. Okay, so we're going to start by taking some black Play-Doh and shaping that around the top of Peppa's head. I think we're just going to have to push her ears through. We might be able to build up around them. This is going to be funny. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Okay, so Peppa needs a little more Play-Doh around here to kind of match this part. Press that down. Press that down right there. And then we just need to create kind of a little flip in the back. Snow White's hair kind of flips up right there. There's a little wave. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, she looks funny. Okay, so the next thing that I'm doing is taking a little butter knife and just kind of making some texture. Okay, next we'll make that headband. Okay, so I have some red Play-Doh and I've just kind of smoothed it out into a long rectangular shape. And I'm going to press that down onto Peppa's head to make her headband. And then we just need to make a bow. Peppa's getting a little top heavy with all this Play-Doh on her head. There's Peppa with Snow White's hair. Oh, a little bit pushed off of her ear when I put her bow on. Fix that. Okay, next hair makeover for Peppa Pig, Princess Ariel. To give Peppa Princess Ariel's hair, we're gonna need lots of red Play-Doh. So I'm kind of working on one side and then the other. Ooh, she's really top heavy now. I don't even think she can stand up with all that Play-Doh. Okay, so here's what I have so far. I smoothed it out a little bit. She's still really heavy, so I have to hold her feet so she doesn't fall over backwards. And then here's the back. So I'm gonna smooth it out and then take the little butter knife and create some texture in it. And then she just needs her princess tiara, and we'll see what she looks like. Okay, so I created some texture. I don't know if you can see it that well, but I used that butter knife to create some texture in her Play-Doh hair. And now we will use some silver Play-Doh to make the tiara. Now I'm not going to be able to make it as fancy as Ariel's tiara. Okay, maybe we'll just try to make sort of a triangular shape. Might be able to cut some little pieces out of the top. Okay, so it's not perfect, but here's what I came up with for Peppa's tiara. Okay, so here is Peppa with Ariel, Princess Ariel's hair. Go. Next, we'll do Princess Tiana. Okay, so to make Princess Tiana, I have created just some black Play-Doh in a circle to make this part of her head. Press that down over Peppa's ears. Princess Tiana has a little, almost like a roll right in the top of her head there, part of her forehead. I guess it's probably a curl. Her hair has a curl on the front. There's that there. And then to make the bun, I just made a big ball of Play-Doh. And now I'm going to press that down. Oh, I'll probably have to do it that way so it'll cover up Peppa's ears. Kind of looks like a top hat on Peppa. See what I can do to make it look more like hair and less like a hat. Okay, so I had to let Peppa's ears back out. The only way I can make this look like a bun and not a hat is to make the bun skinnier. And the only way I can do that is to let Peppa's ears back out. It still looks a little like a hat, but I am going to add some texture to it with my little butter knife, and then we'll try to make Princess Tiana's tiara. Okay, so I've added some texture with the butter knife. All I do with that is just press little indentations into it. So just kind of press little lines into it. And now we'll make the tiara. Okay, so to make Princess Tiana's crown, what we're gonna do is use some silver Play-Doh to make these very thin little lines. So I have the first one on here, and I've rolled out another piece of Play-Doh, and I'm gonna put that in the middle here. So we just need 2 more pieces of Play-Doh. These are gonna be tricky because they're so small. There's one. I need one more just like that. Okay, here we go. Oops, maybe I'll try to bend it first. See if I can fix that a little bit, but that's pretty close. Okay, so here is Peppa with her Princess Tiana hair makeover. Woo! All that Play-Doh makes Peppa a little wobbly. She's already a little wobbly because her head is so big. Okay, our next princess hair makeover is Sleeping Beauty. And for this, we'll need lots of yellow Play-Doh. So we'll go ahead and press this down over Peppa's ears. Back. And we're definitely going to need some more yellow Play-Doh for right here. Okay, so I've added some more yellow Play-Doh to the side of her hair. And then she has all these little waves, so I kind of took my thumb and just kind of pressed into the Play-Doh to make it look a little wavy. And I did that all around the back too. You just kind of pinch it and it makes a little wave in it. And then in the front, you know, she has this area here where her hair kind of pushes up on her forehead at the part. So I did that. And then we'll just take the butter knife and press some lines in it so it looks like individual hair. It definitely needs that on the back. And then we can just work on her little crown. Get some gold Play-Doh and we'll do that. Okay, Sleeping Beauty's tiara is gold. So I have some gold Play-Doh. Hers looks kind of tricky to make. We'll see. It's not very visible with all her blonde hair. I'm not exactly sure how we can attach this to Peppa's head, but we will figure something out. Okay, that's pretty close. And here is Peppa as Sleeping Beauty. Okay, our next princess is Cinderella. Okay, to make Cinderella's hair and her bun, we'll take some yellow Play-Doh. Press that down. This all over Peppa's head. Now I think making hers will be similar to making Princess Tiana's. First we'll put all of the blonde / yellow Play-Doh all over Peppa's head. Kind of get that in place the way we want it. And she has a little part right here, so we'll cut a little bit out. Press that in. And then we'll make Cinderella's little bun. And before I can do a lot of shaping with this, I feel like I need to do her headband and then kind of work around that. So I have some blue Play-Doh and I rolled that out into a little tube. And Cinderella's headband comes all the way down on the side, so I'm actually going to roll that out a little more, make it a little bit longer. Press that down. Whoa! Oh my gosh, we lost her bun and everything. I've got her headband on. And I press that down into the yellow Play-Doh. I have her bun. It fell off. Got it. I'll re-roll that. And we'll place that back on her head. And work on getting that shaped the way we want it. Okay, so now I have everything shaped the way I want it, and I'm gonna use the butter knife to create some texture. I like all these colors. Like, I like the pink and the turquoise and the yellow together. I think she looks cute. Okay, so here we go. I don't know if any of you have ever wore buns in your hair, but I danced growing up, and so I was always trying to scrape every little piece of hair up into my bun to make my bun look really big and fluffy. So I'll try to make Cinderella's bun look like that. Give it some texture. Coming together. Okay, here is Peppa as Cinderella. Can you guess which princess is next? That's right. It's Rapunzel. Okay, so the deal with Rapunzel is that she has all that hair. So I am going to actually start with her by working on the back. So she has kind of a twist right there, and then it flips around and makes a curly Q. This might be a little tricky. Let's see here. Go ahead and press it onto Peppa's head. And I know all this Play-Doh is going to make Peppa tip over, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work. but we'll see. Okay, so here's the little twist part. See if I can get that to stick to her, then we can probably make it work, because it won't be so heavy just hanging there. If it just hangs, I think it'll break and fall. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Whoa, yeah, she's very heavy now. Uh-oh, I've covered her eyes. Oh no, I can't see. I can't see a thing. Okay, hold on, Peppa. Okay, so here's what I have so far. And she can't stand up on her own at all. She's way too heavy with all that Play-Doh. I think we've got her fairly Rapunzel-like. Her hair's a little thicker right here than Rapunzel's is. I can fix that. Okay, so here we have the back. And there we have her from the front. This one was the hardest for sure. I can't get the front quite right. Whoops. Now Rapunzel's down. Okay, there we go. Okay, and there's Peppa as Rapunzel. And our last princess makeover will be Belle. Okay, to make Belle's hair, we are going to need a lot of brown Play-Doh. She has a lot of hair. So I'm going to start with the front by kind of shaping this part of her hair. Then I'm going to make lots of long brown hair for the back. Press that right onto the back of Peppa's head. Okay, so it kind of gets wider. There we go. Okay, so I added a little piece right here and here, and I did the same on this side. I tried to make it like a little curl, and now she sort of has like a half updo. So she's got this little bun here, so I'm going to put that right there. And then just continue to try to shape it. She's got that long wavy hair, so I'm going to use my thumbs the way I did with Sleeping Beauty to create some waves in it. First kind of go sideways, pinching it like this to create texture. Of course, I'll use my little butter knife to add some texture to it that way as well, especially right here on the bun. Okay, so here's what I have so far. I did add this little curly Q hair. Of course, her hand is in the way, but got this. I used the butter knife to create all this texture and tried to create waves. Her hair's looser at the bottom, but I'm afraid if I pull that up, it'll break off since it's Play-Doh. Here's this side, and she needs another little curly Q right there. I just took a very thin piece of brown Play-Doh and pressed it on there, and then sort of work that in with the butter knife. And kind of turned it like that. Whoa! That Play-Doh makes Peppa very top heavy. So next I'll just make a little gold crown and then she'll be done. Okay, the crown is not perfect, but Belle's crown has so much detail. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get all that detail in there. And here is Peppa as Belle. Okay guys, you have to tell me which one was your favorite. I think that my favorite was Cinderella. I also liked Sleeping Beauty. That's all we have for today. I can't wait to hear what your favorite hairstyle was. For more Disney cars, Play-Doh, and surprise toy fun, check out our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.